Why are records so redundant? Because they just go round and round and round. Here we go, the last installment for the 45's, and we start off with a killer. This is a band from Terre Haute, Indiana, way down south Indiana. Came out in 1968. It's a group called the XLs doing Mary Jane. Let's hear a little bit of this. And I want to thank Ken for selling this to me. It's a good one.
Rise into the sky, twist and turn till you are gone. To slow you move till you reach my brain.
And that fuzzy guitar runs through the whole thing. Mary Jane, he sings in the middle there. The XLs on Perro Records. Perro Records. Mary Jane, a killer. By the XLs, 1968. Getting into a group, you know, full well. I don't have to play these guys. I'll just run through them. It's the Yardbirds. For Your Love with Got to Hurry. I'm a Man. Doing that cover by Muddy Waters. Still I'm Sad. Still I'm Sad is very psychedelic. Very kind of a droning, kind of a dirge-like atmosphere. And then over, under, sideways, down. That crazy sound. Yeah, that's psych for you. There they are, the Yardbirds. Okay. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Sailor. Back with Ha Ha Said the Clown. I don't, this is, Ha Ha Said the Clown is not on any album I'm aware of. I think it's one of those novelty numbers. Now here's another band. These guys came out in Los Angeles in 1967. They're called The Yellow Balloon on Canterbury Records. Now this, they did have an album, which is pretty good. I'll just give you a little taste of it. Good Feeling Time by The Yellow Balloon. In a yellow sleeve, of course. These guys are very poppy.
On the night, the sweetest cherries that I pick right off the trees. And everywhere, the velvet hair is filling me. I'm feeling fine.
A little bit bubblegum there, but they do have some good sensibilities on the album. But it's not great. Okay, the Youngbloods get together, yeah. And this was written by Chet Powers with Beautiful. I love the Youngbloods. Now we get into a band which is not normally associated with psychedelics, although they had some psychedelic songs, and that would be the Young Rascals doing grooving on a Sunday afternoon. That's certainly psych to me. Young Rascals is a great group. I got to see Felix Cavallari in concert about 10 years ago. Great guy. Now, this next one is a band from 1970 that's bubblegum pop. I won't play it for you. It's called the Yummies. But the fun aspect of it is called Hippie Lady. I won't suffer your ears with this one. This next one, though, I like this a lot. These guys are from London, 1965. And what's especially great about it, to me, they sound like the Zombies. So this isn't psychedelic, but it is that moody stuff which kind of lends itself to psychedelia. There's Something About You by the Zephyrs on, I guess it's Rotate Records. This one hooked me. Sometimes you hear something that sounds so different, but really good. This is one of those.
Can't help but thinking of something about you. Somehow this feeling I just can't explain. I know there's something about you. And I wonder, do you feel the same? There's something when you walk, there's something in your hair, there's something when you talk, there's something in your hair, there's something when you smile, there's something about you.
Okay, I guess you'd say this is really beat more than punk or psych, but to me, anything that sounds like the Zombies gets me hooked. Which leads me, where can you go from the Where can you go from the Zephyrs except for to the Zombies? She's Not There by the Zombies. You make me feel so good. You make me feel so good. Again, it's beat, but it's moody beat. Tell her no, 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 no. With Leave Me Be. Picture Sleeve by the Zombies. I love those picture sleeves. Finally, we get to the last big hit, Time of the Seasons. It's the time of the seasons. Boom, boom, boom. I love the Zombies. Now we get into a couple comps, and this video is the last one in the series because we're going to Z. We passed Z. Now we're going into the comps, and this is a really interesting comp. It's called the Super Set. Columbia promo EP, and Columbia used to distribute these for free at record stores and college towns and so forth. And what's so great about this one, it's got a Gene Clark number. Gene Clark was with the Byrds, and his solo album is very hard to get, but it's very good country rock. It's got the Peanut Butter Conspiracy is Spreading, which is a great psychedelic album I talked about on my album. And it's got the Freak Scene, Psychedelic Soul. Now, these other guys, Chris Farlow, he's just kind of a R&B British guy, and Brute Force is kind of a spoof band. So the real highlights here are definitely Peanut Butter Conspiracy, The Freak Scene, and Gene Clark. Great stuff. Wow. And it is an EP, and for some nutty reason, when this came out, Columbia seemed to think that you'd want to have like these little wallet-sized pictures of these guys to put in your wallet and show your friends and impress your enemies or whatever. It's just goofy stuff. And then there's a biographies in the back here. Let's see what they say about Gene Clark. Gene Clark started in show business by singing in the folk music gatherings. He plays guitar, harmonica, and tambourine. He was born in Tipton, Missouri, and he now resides in Los Angeles. So his likes include suedes and denims, Bob Dylan, yeah, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and Ferraris. He doesn't dig strong drinks or bugs. Okay, and he was into birds. Good old Gene. There's the label. So this is a really nice comp. Now the last one on the list is another comp, which you'll see from time to time. It's called the Open Lid. The Open Lid. And this is a real cool looking comp. If I can get it open. It features 4 groups that never had an album, but had great psychedelic 45's. And this picture's kind of hard to make out, but there's a woman holding a 45. Now, the groups involved here are the Riders of the Mark, which was an interesting group. They're from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. This single came out in '67. I'm going to play you a little bit of this for you. It's called The Electronic Insides of Hair Dr. King. It also includes a very obscure group from New York in 1967 called The Models, which looks like to be a female group doing a cover of Bend Me, Shape Me. I'm not going to do that one. Nobody's Children is the third group on this thing. These guys were from Las Vegas in 1966. I might play a little bit of that. And finally, The Third Stone, which we talked about the Third Stone. True Justice, 1969. The Third Stone were from Salem, Oregon. What's cool about this is it comes on, like a lot of these modern reissues, colored vinyl. Yeah, that nice blue vinyl. So let's see if I can find some of that Dr. Clegg here. See, we got side B. Okay, I think that's on the other side here. Let's see. Yeah, the Riders of the Mark, the electronic insides and metal complexion that make up Hair Dr. Krieg. Sounds pretty intense, and it is. It is pretty intense. I saw this on Discogs recently. You can get it very reasonably.
Rising from the ashes of the shame, they feeling no more about the the electronic inside the metal complexion make up their doctrine. This metal mind remembers war.
I call that grunge psych. We're going to listen to a little bit of side B here. And all these guys had original 45, so this was a reissue. This is Nobody's Children, Colors and Shapes. Nobody's Children. This is one of these comps that makes sense because trying to find the 45s is going to be tough to do. Plus, it's in mint condition. Nobody's children. $1966.
You're all free. It's all lonely. Nothing to see.
The other two tracks are almost as good. A real mind blower. Highly recommend it. It even comes numbered. My copy is numbered 500,000 and some, so they pressed a lot of these apparently. Well, that's it for the 45s. I hope you enjoyed this series. I'll come out with some more videos. I think I'm going to do one on the Kinks, my favorite group, and some modern psychs. I hope you enjoyed these and keep subscribing, keep listening, and I'll keep trying to dish it out for you. Thanks a lot. Bye.